Hi and welcome. No. Hi and welcome to this breaking news live stream here on Mixed Reality TV. And this breaking news live stream is about the following breaking news. HTC has just announced the Vive Pro Starter Kit bundle. Now, this bundle consists of the Vive Pro and two controllers of the SteamVR 1.0 kind, and also two base stations of the SteamVR 1.0 kind. So exactly the same controllers and base stations that come with the original Vive, and the price is $1,099. All the details and all opinions coming up. Yeah, hi and welcome back here again at Mixed Reality TV. My name is Sebastian Ang, and if you are just as excited about VR and AR as me, then subscribe to this channel and click on the bell button so you don't miss anything. Alright, good to be back online here in this breaking news live stream. And well, this live stream is first about the news part, where I simply break the news and go into detail, read out the official blog from HTC, and the second part is about, well, my personal opinion. I'm going to weigh in with my opinion, and I totally want to read your opinions as well. And well, you can weigh in the chat, in the YouTube chat, and of course also you can chat with me on the MRTV Discord server. The MRTV Discord server is a fantastic free resource in which, well, you can chat with me and all of the MRTV community, and not only during my live streams but all the time. And you can find the link in the description below. Alrighty, so hi all who are live now. Hi Hemi, hi Apollyon 6660, hi Hemi, oh I said that before, and hi Anar Fox. Good to have you here. Alright, so now well, the news is that HTC has just announced this new Vive Pro bundle, because before they didn't really have any kind of bundle for anybody who would want to get the Vive Pro, and who did not have the original Vive. So for all these who do not have the original Vive, but for some reason want to get the Vive Pro at the current price, they needed to either buy the old Vive bundle in order to get the base stations and the controllers, or they would have needed to buy the base stations and the controllers by themselves, which would have set them back like $450. So Vive has reacted to this dilemma, and they came out with the bundle now. And now let me read out the official blog post from HTC to you guys. So let me change the perspective. All right, so now you should see what I see, and now you should see the official Vive blog. And let me read out what they have to say. Vive Day 2018, new Vive Pro Starter Kit bundle and free Vive port titles galore. So they start out with some self-congratulatory stuff that I'm not going to read out. Let's directly go to the interesting part. So the interesting part is here. After reading your feedback, we've realized we created some confusion that we want to address today. First, we introduced Vive Pro as an HMD only upgrade because it represented the quickest path to market for the new headset. Since Vive Pro works with both SteamVR 1.0 and 2.0 tracking, we believed an HMD only upgrade was the right option for the most demanding VR user, as well as VR arcades and enterprises that already use Vive. But what we did not outline was a clear path for everyone else. We have also seen feedback related to existing accessory prices for 1.0 base stations and controllers. And well, let me update you on that feedback. The feedback went like, how can it be so expensive? Okay. All right. Yes. So today we're announcing the Vive Pro Starter Kit, available on vive.com starting April 5th. This bundle pairs the Vive Pro HMD and two Vive 1.0 controllers and two 1.0 base stations for $1,099. US dollars. Regional prices vary. So to make that very clear to you, these are the old controllers and the old base stations that also come with the original Vive bundle, right? So this is the old technology. Now we are also sweetening the pack-in offer for existing Vive owners that have purchased the Vive Pro. Like, I purchased it already. Like I purchased it once you could, and well, I'm awaiting shipment in 2 days. So they want to sweeten the package for people like me who, yeah, and where we will offer $100 Viveport content credit and extend the Viveport subscription offer to 1 year. We pushed for an aggressive price and value package here because we want our customers to realize the savings we've made in material costs since Vive was introduced and get the most content available. Alright, and then there's some other news about free titles and Vive subscription discounts that are not so interesting anymore. Alright, good. So, this was me breaking the news. So this was me breaking the news, and now let's change to the opinion part of this whole thing. And before I do so, I would like to say again hello to everybody here who is watching this live right now. Hi to Rolls, hi Timojin, hi all, and also hi to everybody who is in the YouTube chat, like Selin, Maru, Ferris, Armin, Satos, and Sweeviver. Good to have you here again. And yeah, I'd be happy, of course, if you all come to the Discord chat, because then it's gonna be a bit easier for me to just look at one chat. So would be great, but I will also have a look at the YouTube chat today, right? Because it's a very special breaking news live show that I didn't plan, but I simply needed to break this to you. Okay, good. So they said they have listened now to the feedback, right? And made this kind of bundle now for the starter bundle, which includes the controllers and the base stations. And well, now my opinion. I know you've been waiting for that part. So my opinion about the $1,100 starter kit of the Vive Pro is that it's still ridiculously overpriced. It is still incredibly overpriced. And my suggestion for everybody out there is, do not buy the Vive Pro at this price. It is terribly overpriced. It's an unbelievable money grab, and we should not allow to let HTC get away with this kind of money grab. So again, let me say this again. They say this is for prosumers, and you know, on this show, on this channel, I really love to call out bullshit. And this is simply bullshit. So if it's for prosumers, for all these people who use the Vive Pro to earn money themselves, well, why do you give why do you give the Viveport subscription with it, right? Which is obviously for gamers like us, for people who watch this channel, right? We play the games, right? So it is obviously also targeted at us, at the enthusiasts, at the VR enthusiasts who want to have the latest and greatest. So it is just too obvious. And you know what? I do believe that actually that HTC is going to listen to feedback, but this feedback only will play out well with our wallets. If nobody buys that device, or if very few people buy that device, they will be forced to rethink their strategy, their ill-fated strategy about trying to get the latest dollars out of the consumers. So if simply you guys do not buy the Vive Pro at the current price, I'm telling you, they are going to bring down the prices very, very soon. Extremely soon. Very, very soon. And, well, think about, just look at this. Even now, before the start, the official start of the Vive Pro is on 5th of April, right? And even now, 2 days before that, they are feeling forced to introduce this kind of starter kit. Yeah, so the backlash that they got from Reddit, that they got, well, from you guys here, from my videos, the backlash that they got on their Facebook page, where they deleted the comments, this kind of backlash, it really works. It really does work. But do I think that HTC actually really listened to that feedback? Because the actual feedback is that the Vive Pro is simply too expensive. It's a money grab. You don't listen to your community. You don't love your community of your enthusiast people who loved Vive. Really, I still think the Vive is an incredible device and you're making great hardware, but you're doomed if you keep on treating your customers like stupid idiots, because that is exactly what you're doing here. Now, let's have a look at the price again. Let's have a look at that incredible $1,100 price that you're now offering the starter kit bundle for, because I don't believe that is actually so great value. The one thing that we now can clearly do is we can compare the price of the Vive Pro bundle with the original Vive Pro bundle, because now it has exactly the same controllers and base stations coming with it. So now we can really see the price difference. So the original Vive bundle cost $499. You will get the Vive, right? The headset, this original Vive headset, and you will get the 2 controllers and 2 base stations. And on top of that, you'll get games. You will get Fallout 4 and Doom Virtual Reality, which both are games that you really actually want to play. Now, with the Vive Pro starter kit, you will get the new Vive Pro, not this, the new one that I'm going to get in 2 days. And you're going to get the same controllers like in the original kit. And and you'll get some Vive port subscription. So the original Vive bundle costs $499. And the Vive Pro bundle, with everything the same, just the headset different, will cost you $1,100, which means it's a difference of $600. So the Vive Pro is $600 more expensive than the original Vive. And the only huge difference actually is the resolution of the display. That is really the only huge difference, right? So yes, it seems to be more comfortable, and you also have the earphones that you only get here with the deluxe audio strap. But honestly speaking, the big difference is only the resolution. So I'm really wondering, how can this upgrade be worth $600 more? $600, guys. What do you think about this? So I think this is really outrageous. I think it's super outrageous. The price politics are ridiculous, and this is simply a huge money grab. So again, I cannot advise you to get the Vive Pro at this price, even though I'm kind of sure that the Vive Pro is a great device, and I'm going to give it a fair review, just the hardware. I will of course tell you also my opinions about the price, but at this price, we should not let HTC get away with it. Really, we should show them a clear message to not buy that, because there are really great alternatives out on the market right now. I just say Samsung Odyssey. It has the same resolution as the Vive Pro, and it comes in at $499, including the controllers, and you don't even need base stations. So that is really something where you have to think twice. Also, if you want the latest and greatest, why not wait for the Pimax 8K? I'm going to review it here on the channel very, very soon, and you will get 2 4K displays. You will get a 200 degrees field of view as compared with the 110 degrees field of view of the Vive Pro. And well, this is some real revolution. So it doesn't make sense now to buy the Vive Pro. Let me be super honest with you guys. It does not make sense to buy the Vive Pro at this ridiculously overpriced price. Now, what makes sense? Probably, yes, you can get the original Vive. It is a great device at $499. It is now at a good value, I believe. So again, this is not about me hating on HTC. This is about me like thinking that the price of the Pro is ridiculous, unreasonable, and a big money grab. So I don't have anything to say against the hardware other than it breaks when you sweat into it, and then you get a very terrible customer service. But other than that, the Vive is actually a nice device that I like very much. Yeah. So and yeah, that is basically what I have to say about the Vive Pro starter kit. But no, one more thing. Let's have a look again here at the price. So new Vive bundle. Yeah, so the new Vive Pro bundle costs $1,099. Now the new starter kit. Okay, no. So exactly, the new Vive Pro bundle costs $1,099. Before, if you wanted to get the Pro, you would have to go for the Pro and the old Vive bundle. So then you had to buy the Vive Pro and the original Vive bundle, and this would set you back $799 for the Vive Pro and $499 for the original Vive bundle. So together this would have been $1,289. Now, the old way would have been $200 more expensive than the new bundle, but you get the following more. You would have gotten an additional original Vive, the value probably $200 if you would sell it off away. And you will get Fallout 4 and Doom Virtual F Reality, which both come in at a value of $50 and $30. So, well, actually, this new bundle is not a great deal. It's not a great deal. It's exactly as expensive as before. So, I'm calling it, when I see it, it's bullshit. The prices are not cheaper. It is damn expensive. And again, my suggestion for you guys is not to get the Vive Pro. Wait a moment until the prices become reasonable. Probably go for the original Vive bundle if you must do so, or have a look at the Samsung Odyssey. Yesterday I played Skyrim with it and it blew me away. You get the resolution of the Vive Pro, and well, you get a great headset with which you can play Skyrim and everything you want to play. Yes, or get the original Vive for $499 and simply get the Pimax 8K headset only because it's compatible with the Vive controllers and the Vive headset. But do not get the Vive Pro at this price. It is a money grab and we should not let HTC get away with it. Okay, yes, so that is my opinion part. That is simply my opinion part. And now the next couple of minutes, I would really love to read your opinions, because until now there was only my opinion, and now I would like to hear from you. Please guys, do let me know in the YouTube chat, and also let me know on the MRTV Discord server in the live stream channel. What do you think about this package price? Does this change your feeling about the Vive Pro? Are you going to get it now? Or simply tell me all of your opinion. Sorry if you have already written your opinion. Could you please write it again? Because I cannot catch up with the whole chat right now. So I would really need you to tell me again now in the chat what you think of it. And please also tell me your opinions about all this, okay? So, Scott James, no way. If I had to upgrade, I'd go for the Odyssey, but I'm happy with my Rift for now. Okay, okay, Scott. Yeah, makes sense. Richard Del Franco, wow, very expensive. Indeed it is. And again, it's the old technology. This is even not the Steam 2.0. Satos, you can buy Windows Mixed Reality for 200 and Skyrim VR, and you're occupied for the next 6 months while waiting for the Pimax 8K. Yeah. HTC Vive Pro price is plain stupid for average consumer. Totally agreed there. Push the button. Bad, bad. Not going to buy the Vive Pro. Bad. Apollo Yon 6660 says, HTC Vive Pro rip off. Absolutely. Anna Fox, since I don't have a PC VR, the Vive Pro would have been an option if the $800 had been the full bundle. Yeah, I agreed. I think for $800 for the full bundle, lots of people would have thought like, hey, wow, cool, let me go for the best stuff out there. But like this, no. Amino, Sebastian, why do you think, what is the reason they use the 1.0 controllers in base stations? Yeah, I believe the 2.0 controllers and base stations are not ready yet. Yeah, right, that makes sense. And that's why they didn't put it there. And you know what? They're going to be much more expensive again. So I think if they would have put the shocker out there now, like, okay, 2.0 controllers and base stations plus the Vive Pro cost you $1,400 or $500, I think then it would have been over, like completely over. They would have like lost the last credit. That's why they come up now with this new bundle, which is still not more expensive, right? So actually they did not listen to the user feedback at all. Zero. It's still the same expensive price. And Apollo says I should just call him Chris. Alrighty. Particle Physics says, I'm guessing HTC are trying to recoup cost, realizing that they won't sell as many due to the competition. Yeah, of course. So it's like trying to squeeze the last dollar out of us enthusiasts, where they thought, you know what, they're going to buy anything anyways. But honestly, I really hope that this kind of thinking, that this kind of anti-consumer thinking is not going to play out well. James Hardaka says, how are the controllers, the ones that break all the time, worth $300? That is a very, very good question. That is a very good question indeed. So Amino says, just want to get the Steam VR Knuckles, cause that's gonna be actually game changing. Yeah, the Knuckles, they should be really nice. Exactly. Is the pricing still overpriced in Europe compared to the US? Asks Chris. So yeah, for sure. So the thing is, they said here in the original, in the blog post, they said like, okay, $1,099 US, but regional prices will vary. So you can be sure that this bundle, this starter bundle, is going to be much more expensive in Europe and, well, for sure in Sweden and in all these places. It's going to be really, really expensive as well. So yeah, so this bundle price changes nothing. It changes nothing from the fact that the HTC Vive Pro is completely overpriced. So Push the Button says 1,500 to 1,600 in Sweden. Yeah, absolutely, I think so. Simon says, I'm totally upset with HTC. I think you're not the only one. I think lots of hardcore fans or fanboys who loved HTC Vive before, they also feel that this kind of pricing politics is not good. And again, you see, they don't care about the real fans. No, they don't care about them. They arrogantly think they can simply do whatever they want to do, but I really hope that we, the community, can send them the strongest message out there, the strongest message that we could probably give them, and that is simply do not buy their product. So I bought it, unfortunately, I had to, because I want to show it to you and I want to give you a fair comparison with the Samsung Odyssey, with the original Vive, and with the Pimax 8K. And I can only do so by buying it. So that's why I bought it. I didn't feel good about it, but well, for you guys, I did that. Yeah, guys, any more opinions? Would you let me know in the chat? tell me, what do you think about the pricing? At what price would be like the sweet spot for you to buy the Vive Pro, including the old controllers and the old base stations, so that you can actually use it? So what would be your sweet spot where you think, okay, at that price, the starter kit bundle would make, would make sense for me? Lumpy U says $849. Yes, I think at $849, like something very comparable to the original Vive when it first came out, people would kind of think about it, and people would probably think, hey, it's reasonable. This seems to be like an awesome headset with everything that it offers. So probably $849. Yes, even it's more expensive, much more expensive still than the Samsung Odyssey, which offers very similar things for a much better price. They might think it's okay. Yasin says, I would pay €700 for the bundle. Yeah, probably. And push the button. If you buy the bundle for 1,500, then later you want to upgrade to base station and controller 2.0, it's going to be another $500. Yes, exactly. And Scott James says, I think the Odyssey is priced perfectly at $499. So I would pay much more than that for better tracking. Yeah, the Odyssey is priced really nice at $499, and you even could get it for $399, guys. Just think about it. So I still believe that the Samsung managers who are responsible for the pricing of the Samsung Odyssey, they could now deliver the death blow for HTC if on the 5th of April, on the launch date of the overpriced Vive Pro, if on that day they announced that the Samsung Odyssey is going to be available worldwide at a price of $399. That would totally change the game, and I don't think lots of people would go for the Vive Pro. But even if they don't go worldwide, even if they only do that in the United States, if they lower the prices to $399, oh my goodness, I think this would be the death blow for HTC's pricing, and probably the death blow for HTC in general, because this is simply overpriced. And Hemi, wow, this is a very nice design. Very cool. Yeah, exactly. So the Samsung Odyssey is a really great alternative, even now at the $499 price point. And you know what? I still until this point in time, I still have not received an answer from HTC to my question. And my question was, is the Vive Pro in any way more sweat resistant than the original Vive? Right? I asked them this question, and they stopped to communicate with me after this question, because probably they didn't want to have that whole sweat topic take over the Vive Pro launch. But I would now here officially on the channel ask you again, dear HTC Vive engineers or managers, is the Vive Pro as fragile as the Vive when it comes to sweat? Because I think this is really a question that lots of consumers and also prosumers will want to know. What happens if people sweat while wearing the HTC Vive Pro? Is the device also going to break as easily as the Vive? Because, well, if you watch this channel, you know my Vive broke because I sweated, and then the customer service is terrible. The customer service is simply terrible. And well, you do not get great customer support at all. They want me to pay for the repair, and well, sweat damage is not in the original, is not in the Vive warranty. And now, unfortunately, for all of you who do not know that yet, sweat damage is also not covered in the Vive Pro warranty. Let me say that again, sweat damage is also not covered in the Vive Pro warranty. And that's a bit strange, right? Because if it's like, if the whole thing is targeted at those prosumers, at those arcades and all these kind of things, wouldn't you expect a bit better service? So I kind of have the feeling that probably the Vive Pro is simply as fragile as the Vive when it comes to sweat. And well, that would suck, right? So I still haven't heard from HTC about if the Vive Pro is more resistant to sweat. Yeah, okay. Andy Sky, it's good. ASMR is a good thing, so that is perfect. I hope you keep on watching this pleasant voice here. Okay, what else? Yeah, Richard DeFranco, good question regarding durability, right? Yeah. Is the Odyssey sweat-proof? Well, I don't know if it's sweat-proof, but I have sweated in my Odyssey for exactly the same amount of time that I sweated into my Vive, and it didn't break. And well, I don't know about what would happen if it broke and if I had to send it in again. I don't know about that. Well, my Odyssey didn't break, and none of my other HMDs broke. Well, I have all the HMDs, really. I have all the VR headsets, and the only device that broke was the original Vive. Alright guys, so I've been online now for 30 minutes and well, let me read some more questions. Amino, Sebastian, I didn't buy the Vive 1 on launch. Was it worth the price on launch? I think on launch it was worth it to pay $800 for the Vive, for the original Vive, because it was simply like such a revolution and so much better than the Rift at that point in time. So I do think at that point in time, the $800 for the original Vive, that was okay. But now everything has changed. Really, we have the Samsung Odyssey now. We have the Pimax coming up. We have the Rift, which is so cheap right now. So in this kind of environment, $1,100 is simply too expensive. Yeah, okay guys, so thanks for watching. Let me go back to the studio. Okay, yeah, so thank you so much for watching this short breaking news stream. As you know, whenever there's something really worthy for me to tell you right away, I'm going to go online with these breaking news live streams. So definitely click on the bell button next to the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of these breaking news live streams. I enjoy them very much because, well, I can break you the news, I can give you my personal opinion, and I can hear about your opinion. So I think we all, I haven't read a single opinion that says, okay, cool, awesome, now that you have this bundle, I'm going to buy the Vive Pro. So I think we can all agree that this is not a sweet deal, as HTC wants to put it, but that this deal is simply overpriced, a ridiculously overpriced headset with a ridiculously overpriced bundle. And again, my suggestion is not to buy it. Wait, get perhaps the original Vive or get the Samsung Odyssey or wait for the Pimax 8K, but do not let HTC get away with this ridiculous pricing, and do not get the Vive Pro. That is my opinion, and well, you know, this channel is about honest, truthful opinions, and yeah, that's what I'm doing here on Mixed Reality TV. So thanks so much for joining this live stream. It was awesome to be here with you, and definitely stay tuned to Mixed Reality TV. If you enjoyed this news live stream, then I'd be happy about a thumbs up. And of course, if you have not subscribed to Mixed Reality TV yet, do so now. And that's it for this live stream. See you in the next episode. Bye.